There we go. So hello everybody, we are back in the ABC murders trying to find the killer. We just finished talking to the latest victim's sister, and we now need to go back to the restaurant that she worked to talk to her fiance, who she was apparently sleeping around with.
Oh man, that's all the way at the beach.
Yeah, but to be fair, we don't actually need to walk all the way there. Although she lived like right there, right? So technically we do. Yeah, well. So one thing we found out about this chick is she loved puzzle boxes.
Yeah, you think?
2 of them in her house, including one just to activate her
Ventrola.
Ventrola.
You've seen Fraser, Hastings. What is your feeling?
He's a big chap. Fragile isn't exactly the word that springs to mind. I talked to his landlady before seeing him. She went to bed at 11. Fraser wasn't home yet.
Bien. Megan Barnard said he's a reserved character, but with a nasty temper. We will see if this is the
Do you
case.
know at what time the chick died? She got killed? Because I have a feeling that he wasn't home at 11. I have a feeling that she was probably killed sometime before that, but I don't remember.
He walks so slow. It's pathetic.
Yeah, and there's no sprint either.
And I'm not even allowed to break anything on my way.
Well, no, it's not a Lego game. But are you excited for the new Lego Marvel coming out that we won't get to buy for like 3 years because it'll be really expensive? Are you excited for 3 years from now where we get to play the new Lego Marvel mod? Because, I mean, we still haven't played... Oh, you probably... Oh, right stick, Mom. Remember, it won't let you walk up to the door. You have to...
Oh yeah, gotta...
Yeah. Because, I mean, we still haven't played the last Lego game that came out, which was the Star Wars one for Episode 7.
Yeah, well, after the other one, I don't know.
I mean, it looked a lot better. I actually, when I was rewatching shit there, I actually hit a play pulse where Michael and Gavin were playing it. And it still looks much better. He doesn't look that big. I mean...
Are you gonna go around that chair?
He's sitting down, though, so it's hard to tell. But still.
How do you do, Mr. Fraser?
Oh, he does pretty good. He's
You
drinking.
Hercule Poirot. Mr. Hastings said you wanted to speak to me.
Yes. I know that it may not be at the
Well,
right
somebody has
time,
to
but I
speak
would
to
like
you
to
now.
ask you a few questions.
Oh, it's generally a job for the police.
Why am I back over there?
I don't know. Apparently that was it. Aha! You wanted to talk to me, right? That is correct. I will be seeing you now.
Oh, we have to observe him.
I have heard your words. I know that you are
This
innocent.
man
Goodbye.
looks suspicious.
Yes, he is suspicious, because, you know.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
I think there's a tear under his arm.
Is there?
Yeah, there was something wrong with that jacket there. Yeah, he's got a hole in his...
I think that's just the seam. I think it's just bad animation. Because it's getting lighter as you go. I think it's closer to like his tie.
Leave me
Oh, a
alone.
little bit. Oh.
Crumpled clothes. Oh, he threw his jacket on the floor.
Is it crumpled? It's hard to tell with this art
Well,
style.
the sleeve is, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. What about his eyes? They're like really
Oh, no.
wide. Dark circle.
circles, so he hasn't slept. Well, that means nothing. I don't sleep, so.
No. I mean...
Leave me
Oh.
alone.
You know, surprise, surprise, he doesn't like you looking at him. Probably the bottle, right? And the fact that he keeps drinking out of a glass even though he never refills it. Up a bit, maybe? Near the top. Oh. Oh.
Donald
White
Fraser
Horse
is
whiskey.
in a terrible state.
Oh, he's... Well...
As if he
that's the dude
hadn't
that always
slept
orders
all
it then.
night.
He was the one on the
He was
receipt.
the one on the
And
receipt.
he's drinking White Horse.
And that was like the
Leave me
last
alone.
receipt, right? Or like the last of her customers was
Yeah.
the White Horse whiskey. Well, I mean, then we know who was. Well, I
Tell
guess
me that it's a
technically
mistake.
you don't know.
Betty's
that
Well,
not
maybe
it's
they had a
him, but-
fight.
Sadly, your lady friend has been murdered, Mr. Fraser.
Oh, Betty, if only you'd listened.
Listen to what, dude?
I mean,
A or B? A or X?
I guess A, because I'm more interested in what he told her that she didn't listen
But
to.
if you ask if he saw Betty, if he lies,
True. Well, I don't know. Either one.
well, I'll go with A.
If
see
she
what
had
happens.
listened to you, she would still be alive. Should I take that to be a confession?
I mean, well, don't say
With
it
that
like,
sort of
see,
thinking,
this
you
is
would
one
send a lot
problem
of
I have with
innocent men
games
to
like
prison.
this. Why do you add that last part on there?
Under different circumstances, I might even find
Of course
out
he's
the
contemptuous.
disease.
You just accused him.
It's no time for amusement, Mr. Fraser. It is time to find your fiance's
Hate it when
killer.
games do
Did
that.
you know what her plans
They're
were
like,
for the
do
evening?
you want to say this,
She
or
said
I want
she
to say
was
that?
having
And then
dinner
it's
with
like,
her sister.
it's like, well, why be
She
an
did not
asshole
have
about
dinner
it?
with her sister.
Well, I mean, was her sister in London? Did we know?
Yet,
Yeah, because she had to
Megan
come back.
only returned to Bexhill this morning, Mr. Fraser.
I didn't know.
Right. May I ask you what you were doing
You were
yesterday
having a
evening?
glass of White Horse whiskey here.
Spent the evening working.
Where?
Your colleagues
What do
can
you mean?
confirm this.
Where was he working?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
I often take work home with me.
Oh, now he's ill.
Oh.
He's ill at ease. I mean, we know he's lying.
Therefore, you have no alibi,
No,
Mr.
he
Fraser.
really doesn't.
That's right. But that doesn't make me a murderer,
That is also true,
Mr.
though.
Poirot.
Just because you don't have an alibi doesn't
I would
mean
like
you
you to
killed the
leave
person.
now, please.
No. He's maybe not done talking to you.
I mean, but it's a video game, so when somebody asks you to, you have to.
Ah, I knew I'd find you here, Poirot. I thought the victim's young man was here.
Yes,
But he
it's all
left.
yours, Chief Inspector.
Well, no, he asked you to leave.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just
I'd
now
like you to
try
leave
and
now.
get our brand cells to work.
Oh, goody.
Oh, you got another achievement. Romanic Confessional. So 4 people is half the investigations. When I started this, hey, the game just crashed on us. Great. Okay, so hit up on the D-pad
Oh.
and go into there because you had a new question to ask, and I don't know if it. Okay, good, it did register. I don't know if we can answer that one or not, but A on it. We are missing a clue. The 2 murders were premeditated. Kill, that doesn't. No, I mean, not. Meh. Okay, so what about on the other side of the question mark, though? There was more.
Okay, you can't say that.
Okay, well, did he have a motive? Well, he was in love with her and he's a violent man. Those would lead to either he is or he isn't. But I mean, we know he isn't the killer. Well, we're assuming that they're not just going to hand us the ABC killer
in
first
two,
go,
in
right?
two letters, right?
We get to B and it's like, it's you! I mean, if he shows up at the next one, we'll look a fool.
Well, we'll
but...
just go out of here till we get the...
Well, I mean, you could always try, like, throw that one up there. And then go over to the letters that he was in love with her and throw that one up there, too. Why? Yeah. Okay, it was worth a shot. Because I'm like, it's carried out by the same person, but he was in love with her. But it's not. Well, I mean, we don't know which one we would need to switch out, Mom. You're going to go through a lot of things, and odds are we need that clue.
Huh.
Because so far it's always been, it's like we check and it's like there's one clue missing. Oh, that's the exact clue that we needed. Great. What is Megan? Hey, wait, go back in there. There's another clue. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It looked different. So, does she have anything else to say?
No.
Well, you gotta go up to her. That's the desk. There you go.
I don't want this young man here. Be quick and do
I
what
don't
you
know, talk
must.
to him again, maybe?
Okay. Pearl, turn around.
Yeah. Because maybe he's,
Oh, dude. Let's talk again, dude. And don't tell me to go
Tell me
away.
that it's a mistake. That Betty isn't dead.
Okay, well, we've already done that.
Sadly, your lady friend has been
See, I was
murdered,
worried
Mr.
that that had
Fraser.
happened.
Oh, Betty, if only
Because
you'd
he had
listened.
auto-saved when he came in the door, but then it crashed before it auto-saved again. So unfortunately,
Well, so we already know the answer to A.
yeah, so ask him X. And
Did you
maybe he
visit
won't
Betty
get
yesterday
contemptuous with
afternoon?
us this time.
No, I haven't seen Betty for 2 days.
And you got
I
plus
was
3
at the
ego
office
points for
yesterday
that.
afternoon.
Can you prove that?
Of course. But why this question? Betty died yesterday evening,
So?
didn't she?
Yeah?
Well, you gotta ask him about the whiskey. Because that's how we catch
Yesterday,
him, right?
a guest came to the Ginger Cat alone and ordered a White Horse whiskey, and by the look of it, you also appear to be fond of this brand.
Yes, it's a good whiskey and not cheap. I only drink it on special occasions.
Makes
Oh.
sense.
Or tragic ones.
I don't know what was up with his eyes
I
there,
understand.
but I feel like that was
Do you
just
know
bad
what Betty's
animation.
plans were yesterday evening?
She said she was having dinner with her sister.
But we know that's a lie.
Yeah, well. Still gotta go with
Okay, well we have to go with X now because we already know. He didn't know that she was in London.
Well, I know, but you don't want to ask him why he believed her, because that's going to piss him off.
Yet,
Oh.
Megan only returned to Bexhill this morning, Mr. Fraser.
I didn't know.
See, got more ego
Right.
points. I don't know if you can get
May I
those on
ask
every
you what
question
you
or
were
just on
doing
specific
yesterday
ones,
evening?
though.
I spent the evening working.
At home.
Your colleagues can confirm this.
No, I often take work home with me.
So this time hit Y.
Well, you think he's not gonna get mad then?
Well, maybe,
You are
but I
lying,
mean,
Mr. Fraser. As was Betty when she hid the fact from you that she was seeing other men.
Betty was a very
oh,
decent
you got
young
one ego
woman.
point. Oh, fuck, he's outraged.
How dare you sully her
Oh.
memory?
Ah, told ya.
I don't know. It's up to you this time. I mean, I don't know which one to go
I
there
am not
for.
interested in memories of her, Mr. Fraser. I am looking for a killer, and I need you to be my closest ally. That is, unless you have something to hide.
Of course I don't.
Très bien. So, what were we
Hey,
saying?
there you go. You got your 3 ego points.
Where were you yesterday?
And now we
evening?
get more information.
I looked
Maybe
everywhere
that crash
for
was a good
but
thing.
in vain. When she said she was going to have dinner with her sister on a weekday, I thought
Oh,
it was
he's back to being
strange.
sad.
I tried not to think about it, but I was like a lion in a cage. I was convinced she was lying.
And you were right.
So I went round all the restaurants in the town. When I didn't find her, I went to the next town. But nothing. I must have got home about midnight or 1 o'clock.
We also know he was lying because the landlady said that
anybody
he
see
wasn't
you?
home until,
Yeah.
I
or
don't
he
think
wasn't
so.
home at
I
11.
didn't talk to anybody. I was so furious.
Okay.
Ah, I knew I'd find you here, Poirot. I thought the victim's young man was here.
Yes,
Well,
he's all
hopefully it
yours,
won't
Chief
crash
Inspector.
again.
Let us now
Hey.
try and get how Brent cells to work.
Well, this is where it crashed last time, so.
But now it's actually taking us here.
Oh.
Donald does not have an alibi. Okay. So that's got to be 1, right? I imagine that would go into A. And then probably one of the last 2 for Y. Okay, apparently not that one. Or... Okay, well what about that one? Well... Okay, so Betty used to go out a great deal. Which word did you put that? Okay, try that one.
I did.
Well, I mean, it's not in there right now. Okay, so that one's in Y now?
Yeah.
So now try the letters. In the other slot. Okay, well what about the final thing? I don't know what they're looking for here.
We can't go to the final thing now until he.
No, go all the way, like put the last clue in to whatever it was. There you go.
Hmm.
Does Donald have an alibi? Well, no. I mean, that's literally one of the things is that he doesn't have an alibi, so. There. Does Donald have an alibi? No, Donald does. The clue was he does not. Like. I mean, then that's got to be the love letters, right? Or the letters? Okay, well then it's got to be the other thing. No, the middle
Oh.
one. There. Yeah, see? Oh. Back for completing half, yep. So apparently we're not through your 36%, we're 50% on almost every count. It's not a long game. Not that that's a bad thing. Okay, so now what, you gotta talk to the detective dude probably? Tell him it's like, this guy, you know, probably didn't do it.
Hastings looks
That's
silly
not the right
tease.
guy.
He really doesn't like Fraser.
The yellow suit is the detective.
I know.
Well, right stick on. Because it doesn't seem to be letting you target him, though. Oh, what the fuck are you supposed to do that? Can you talk to Hastings?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you did when it...
Hastings is bound to tell me what he thinks about
Oh,
Fraser
okay.
later on.
Well, what did
Now
you
is
say
not
that
the
he should
right
leave it or
time.
something? I don't know. Well, I guess try. Oh, if you hit up, you can go to the journal. It'll tell you what to do. On the D-pad. No, the one above that one. No, up on the D-pad to the exclamation. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Return to the crime scene. I don't know what new information. Beam them. You know. I don't know what new information you're gonna get from that, but now where are you going?
Why is there a Y here this time for her? Oh, that's
It's not. That's the desk again. You did that already, though. Oh, you're gonna see if she has anything else
I
to say?
don't want this young man
No.
here.
Nope.
Same
Be
shit.
quick and do what you must.
Okay, well, apparently there's new information at the crime scene. Apparently she got more dead and revealed something.
More dead. All right.
I don't know what the point of returning would be. I mean, it's on a beach. Maybe something washed up on shore.
Maybe.
There's a witness. They were
Or something
stranded.
was under her when they moved, or who knows?
Oh, maybe. That's true. They're on a beach. And, you know, you don't touch the victims, like, because, you know, you're not supposed to.
Fraser doesn't have an alibi and he's extremely jealous.
You are very skilled at summing up.
And yet you haven't asked Japp to arrest him.
It is too soon. But I agree, without the letters announcing the crimes, Fraser would already be behind bars. Bon, I see we have enough
Right, I
evidence.
forgot that you do
Let's
the
reconstruct the
reconstruction of what
events at the
happened.
scene of the
I
crime.
completely forgot about that.
I can't imagine how the murderer wasn't seen, though. Surely she must have
I
struggled.
mean, maybe, but it was a beach at night.
Let us try and imagine the scene.
Yeah, we haven't had anything that could be modified in our inventory yet, right?
Oh,
Like, we've had to
well.
use stuff out of it, but nothing that we've done anything to. Or did. Probably did. But I don't know what.
Okay, let's get going.
And the load, you wouldn't
The
think that the
killer
load
and the
times on this
victim
would
are
be
walking on the beach.
bad as they are.
Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes
Okay,
in her
makes
hand.
sense.
Both of
I
them
mean, I wouldn't
walk
want to
slowly
attempt to
to
walk
act
on the
number
beach in high
5.
heels. Well, no, you got to advance there. Because
Yeah,
she
because
wasn't
she
in.
wasn't in 5.
No, she was
Both
in
of
6,
them
right?
walk slowly to hut number 6.
Yeah, and then she had to change. Because all of her shit
Miss
was
Betty
in there.
enters the hut. She leaves without her belongings.
Well,
Then she
yeah.
hides a code.
I mean, but anybody walking by before that point, right, would have seen the code scratched on there.
You would think.
Oh, I don't. How the fuck are you supposed to know when he removes the belt?
Well, I don't know, but they said she changed her clothes, but she didn't change anything.
Well, you know, they didn't know what she was wearing before. Because to be fair, there was no clothes in there. She just kind of dropped her shit off. So
So do we go farther?
I imagine we would have to go farther, right? Because
They
she
keep
died up
walking.
ahead.
Then she removes her belt.
Yeah, see,
Oh.
she takes her belt off for some reason. Okay.
The murderer moves behind her and then attacks her by surprise. The body falls, lifeless, on the sand.
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
I mean, it didn't even let you choose how far they walked before he attacked.
No, I'm glad that was a success. I never did anything.
So I wonder what happens if you do one of those wrong. I imagine it's just like that didn't match and just like restarts it on you.
Maybe.
Because it's like, well, if all that took place, she would have died like there. Because you had like the option at cabin
Yeah.
5 to attack her.
Without the ABC,
Now, why
we
she
might
took
have
the belt off and
suspected
wrapped it
Mr.
around her
Asher
neck,
and
I
Mr.
don't
Fraser.
know.
But by signing his crimes, the murderer is making sure he's accused. In a way, it is very generous of him.
Generous? The murderer seduced Betty in order to lure her to the beach and kill her.
Huh?
Indeed, the young woman was certainly curious, but not stupid enough to follow a stranger.
What are you planning to do, Poirot?
Return to London, mon cher Hastings.
Why are we going to London, dude?
Oh, that's where he lives.
Go back.
Oh, unless he's... No. Is that where his apartment is?
But hopefully we can take a car because, man, if he has to walk.
I know, right? They really need to have a sprint function in these games. What if you hold right trigger? No, that's usually the sprint function in games like this. You hold right trigger and go a little bit. Oh, there's an observation there. You never did that. I don't know if that'll be important, but I doubt it at this point. I mean, you've already completed this section, but... Oh.
Could it be the same buildings as on
Oh.
the victim's photo?
I don't know. Is it the same buildings in the victim's photo? I mean, it's getting fuzzy, but maybe like the actual restaurant is the... Oh. Okay. So the...
Newspaper kiosk.
Don't have those in Canada. At least
No,
nowhere we've
we
been.
don't have newspaper stands either. We have boxes where you go pay for 'em.
Yeah. Okay.
Seaside. Well, duh.
Do you remember what was in the picture?
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut
Okay.
was taken.
Yay! Apparently that wasn't a very important clue though, because it did nothing for the rest of the... Like, we never had a blank spot the entire investigation, so... I mean...
Oh my god, get to your car already.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mom, are you using the left and right stick at the same time?
yes.
Oh my god. Is that all it took was to get you to play a game like this? Maybe we can play a real game after.
Why isn't he doing anything?
Because you stopped
Right,
using
back to
the
London.
right stick. As
There
soon
is
as you
nothing
let go
more
of the
for us
right
to do
stick
here.
for like a couple seconds,
I'm
the
coming,
cursor
Poirot.
disappears.
According to the guide, the next train
Oh, well, I
departs
hit X
shortly.
trying to get him to go in the car, but he didn't do it.
Well, it probably was like just like that little bit too late or something.
Right, back to London. There is nothing more for us to do here.
Back to London. Let's go then.
That's gotta be his house, right? Oh, my batteries are getting low. I mean, that makes sense. I've been using it like all day. But we should probably be fine for the rest of this video. If not, let's change out the controller.
Jap has decided to reveal details to the press. The alphabet murder
Okay,
is now
so
famous.
for C, what do you think it is?
It is not a bad idea.
I don't
The
know
more
how many
people who know,
British towns you know.
the greater our chances
You watch
of
Midsomer
finding out
Murders.
something of
Think of one.
interest.
Oh, but those are all made.
I know they're all
Midsummer-
made up, but...
I
No,
have a
but
bad
they're. I'll
feeling.
start with Midsummer something or other.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta assume that like the next part, like the whatever part is like the real name of the town. And Midsummer just is location.
Poor Mr. Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps.
Kirsten.
Let us see if you can do any better this time.
Kirsten, yeah.
This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th.
Kirsten.
Do try and do something about it.
Maybe it's
a
the
bit
ABC
dull
murder
having it
because
all
he's
my
only
own
going
way,
to
you
get
know?
the C. Maybe he only has
Good
the 3
hunting.
and he just doesn't want to do the
Ever
rest of the
yours,
alphabet. That's why he's the
ABC.
ABC murders and not the alphabet killer.
Maybe.
Good
But the
hunting.
ABC is a guide.
Did you hear that, Poirot?
Well, I
the
mean,
murderer
yeah.
seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge. He will strike on 30th in Churston. We must warn Scotland Yard.
Kirsten.
Oh, it is the 30th.
Is
Well, I mean, why are those the two options? Either it isn't the 30th and you're going to look dumb, or it is the 30th and you're going to look dumb. So, do you think it's the 30th?
I don't know.
I mean, it's up to you. Either way, there's a 50-50 chance that you look stupid in this question. So, I mean, just flip a coin and...
By the way, Stings, what day is it?
Oh, it is the 30th.
God damn
Well,
it.
looking at the calendar, it's the 30th. No
He's
time to
shocked.
lose. We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
Mon
Yes,
Dieu,
you better
it is
prepare.
already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately.
Okay, first things first, make sure you check your mustache in the mirror by the front entrance. I don't know if you did that last time. What is that one for? Oh, okay. Because I don't... Do you remember if you did that last time we were here?
No,
You don't remember or you didn't do it?
I don't think we did this one. There was another mirror, though.
Well. Because as it turns out, that one achievement that I wanted you to get, you have to do it in every mirror. Now go over to your green chair and sit in it. I need this achievement to pop up in the video.
What?
Because it's hilarious. Oh, there you go. You see, you got it when you put it on the chair.
Oh, see, I didn't think that was green.
Oh, well, I mean, it's not looking... It looks more black now, but... Wait for it. Oh, what?
Why? What was he supposed to do?
Purring Tomcat, that is not the fucking achievement that was there. When I looked up the achievements, that is not what that achievement was called.
Why? What was he supposed to do?
It was called... oh no, that is all he was supposed to do. It was just not the name of the achievement I thought it was. Can you turn on the fan again?
Oh.
Ah,
Supposed
some
to
cool
call.
hair.
What?
You're supposed to use a phone. You're supposed to call Scotland Yard.
Oh, I thought he sent Hastings to do that.
Oh, did he? I don't know.
Jap, we received a new letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Churston. Today.
It's not much of a
Today.
warning.
I'll inform the
How long
population
did you have the
immediately.
last time?
I'll check the train times. Call me back.
Well, he didn't have a very long either because, I mean, he got there, she was already...
Well, yeah, I know that, but I mean, you had time. You like, I'm sure that you
You're
had
checking
like a
train
couple
time?
days or something. I don't know. Is he
Yeah, he said he was supposed
the
to,
Daily Flicker?
check train times.
Daily Flicker, July 30, 1935. ABC affair, no progress. The alphabet murderer is still on the run.
I
Ever
mean,
since the police found a
oh, you have
connection
two
between the
investigations.
Bexhill and
Oh, probably
Andover
both
affairs,
newspapers.
the inquiry has barely progressed. In this issue, we are publishing provocative
annoyed that
letters
isn't
sent by the
achievement. I thought
killer
it was
to Hercule
game.
Poirot. Unfortunately,
Because I could have.
Daily Flicker, July the 26th, 1935.
Because it said it was
The
called Purring
Bexhill Horror.
Tomcat.
Young maid strangled on
Yeah.
the beach. Killer struck at midnight.
He'll strike at midnight.
How do you know that?
That's what the paper said.
Oh, well, how does the paper know that?
I don't know. Hastings, you already got it closed, man. Your hands are going through it. What are you doing?
He can't quite get the lock to latch. You have letters on the floor, too, by the way.
Hastings,
think
what
it's
you are
probably
doing is
fine.
an absolute disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Look, dude, you have
Evans,
to hurry.
we must hurry. We have to get to Churston before the murder.
Computer, open up. I realize that you're already doing something, but you're not quite that old. You can multitask a little bit.
Acknowledge that it's an emergency, but point out that order is essential.
Well, I mean, it is. Well, I mean, order's essential, but you getting there first wouldn't
You're
really
right,
stop the
Hastings.
guy from
It
killing
is an
anyone.
emergency.
It's like, you
At
know that
last,
somebody
Poirot,
in the
you're
town
being
is going to
reasonable.
die. But that's it. What'd you say?
He said at last, hey,
Poirot,
Poirot, you're
you
being
were right.
reasonable.
Oh. I feel like that didn't get you your ego points.
I've
then.
just consulted
Also,
the
I can't
ABC
get this
guide.
fucking thing to load
There's
up
no
the web
hurry.
page for
The next train doesn't leave till 11:45.
You see,
Oh, it's quarter
there is no
12.
need to hurry. We will not be in Churston until tomorrow morning.
Oh, well, some bitch.
After the murder.
murder.
But why has the
Man,
murderer
that
warned
must
us
be a
so
long
late?
ways away.
It's not what he
He's gonna
usually
take the
does.
train all day because
Did
he
he
said
do
it was
it on
10 minutes.
purpose?
Oh, wait.
Probably
good
did.
question,
He's reading the
Hastings.
guide.
Yeah, but I
We
mean,
should
no,
also
I mean,
compare
like
the
10
letter
o'clock
we have
mail,
just
though. I guess,
received
did it
with
say
the
AM or
other two.
PM?
Although I
Or
have
did it
very
just say
little
10
doubt about
o'clock?
what we will find.
10 o'clock what?
Well, he said that it came in the 10 o'clock mail.
Oh.
But I guess he never specified it was...
Well, it would be AM. They're not going to deliver mail at...
You wouldn't think so, but, you know, you also wouldn't think it would take over a day to get there. Okay, so ABC. Okay. Are you gonna see that there's like a faster way to get there?
Oh.
We've missed the 6:45 train, but we have plenty of time to catch the night train.
No, I don't want to restore the pages that were there. Thank you anyway.
So then what they should do is for the D-murder, look where the train times and catch the early train.
But they don't know. There's got to be more than one town with a D in it.
Well, yeah, but I said look at the D towns,
Oh, and see which. Yeah.
see
well,
which ones are going at what times.
Hastings' photo album.
Yeah, I
He's
guess.
very proud of his bag.
At least you know if you're going to make it or not.
Oh, there's also an achievement to tidy up once. I don't know what that means. Oh, or is that when you first checked your mustache, probably, eh? No. Tidy up.
Okay, dumbass.
I don't
Let's get
know.
out of here.
Can you pick up the mail in front of your door?
I'm trying to go that way.
See, I knew it! On the website, the achievement isn't called Purring Tomcat, it's called Purring Pussy. That is why I was disappointed. I wanted to see that achievement pop and get your reaction to it, and just nothing. Because it's like Purring Tomcat. It's like, bullshit. Oh, I think you might want to open those probably, eh? Got left on the...
I knew that.
That's the letter you already got. Go left again. There you go. A or Y, maybe?
I'll do it. Huh?
Not known at
Oh, here's-
White Horse Mansions and White Horse Court. Try White Horse Mansions. Okay, can you flip it? Hastings tore the envelope that held the killer's life. Okay, so does that mean that it got mailed to the wrong place?
Huh?
Can you hit Y again? No. Because it says not known at White Horse Mansions and White Horse Court. Try White Horse Mansion. I don't know what that means.
It must have got
Oh,
delivered.
see, you're at White Horse Mansions.
Yeah, it must have got delivered to the wrong.
Is it a mistake that he wrote White Horse Mansions? I don't know. If that's where you live, is it?
Oh, that's it.
Fuck if I know how good that did, but...
Look at that. Yep, that's where it's ripped.
Yep. Okay, well, I don't
Okay,
know what
well.
good... Well, just be out of it then. I
Oh.
don't know what the point of that was. I mean, to me, the bottom part of it made it seem like it got sent to the wrong place, but it didn't make sense.
Why is there a U?
Oh, because you're still on the letter in your inventory.
Okay, let's go. Go talk to him again?
No, you just gotta hit X.
It is not the right time.
Oh. Okay, maybe you do then? Oh, no, you're supposed to go back to your desk. You gotta
Hastings,
compare
it would
the notes.
appear that you are getting slightly thin on top.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
What does that mean? You're getting thin on top.
His hair?
Oh. Can you get to your desk that way? No. Okay. I realize it would have made no sense if you couldn't, but you know, video games. I think you'll actually have to like target the middle of your desk. Not the chair. Like your desk. There. You're not gonna have to do that shit where you tell them it's the same
Right.
typewriter
Let
again,
us
are you?
compare this new letter with the second
Yeah.
one. Let us examine this more
Oh, look at
closely.
that. Everything's the same. Okay, now remember, you have to interact individually.
Yes, I know.
You're not allowed to be like this, and this matches this, and
Certain
this. You gotta be,
characters in the
this
two
matches
letters
this.
may have similar defects.
Because apparently Hercule can't fucking remember more than one thing at a time. You didn't click on anything, Mom, when you interacted with it.
Why?
Well, because you got to interact to zoom in, and then you have to interact again to
Oh,
actually
goddamn
select
it.
the letter. Yeah. Because what was it now? It was the, and then there was one that wasn't,
Yes,
right? It's
this
the A's and the
eye is
I's.
weird.
Yes, it's weird. I bet it's weird on this one.
Right, it's the A's, I's, and W's,
No,
and the R's
This
drop, but
character
they
does
don't.
not appear to have any defects.
Oh, I wasn't trying
Let us
for that
examine
one,
it as
you
a word.
tool.
Oh, I think you gotta hit B to go back. And yeah. Because, yeah, like the R's are all dropped, but it doesn't count that, and like the E's are raised or something, but it doesn't count those ones.
Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
I mean, you can literally look for the exact same defects that we looked for last time. This seems like filler gameplay right here.
Where were the E's? They were wrong.
No, it's the W's. The lowercase w is faded and the A is dropped. The capital A is dropped. Forgot about that, did you? Does this one even have a
yes,
lowercase w?
the A
Oh, yeah, there you go.
appears
Wait,
to
no,
be
B on
quite
there.
unusual.
B, Mom.
Right, let us compare this with the other letter.
Oh, God. You're up in the corner there. Hold on.
Whoops.
That's right. The A characters in the two
Yep, they
letters
do.
indeed
Same as
have
the
the
last
same
two
defects.
letters.
I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my
Well, you got
theory.
two. What are the odds that more than one typewriter has those two individual things wrong with them? You may as well hit left trigger now. Remember, you gotta zoom
Yeah,
in first.
W.
Right at like the last sentence
see.
there has like 3 of them. I don't see any anywhere else.
The W is not printed properly.
No way.
Right. Let us compare this with the other letter.
Man, it's almost like the exact same things were wrong with the last one. Best wishes. Or draw. Here, sorry, never mind. Didn't see that one.
Of course, the W characters in the 2 letters do indeed
Of course they
have
do.
the
It's
same
the same defects as in the first letter.
My
And don't you
theory
dare
was
make us
right.
compare those.
These 2 letters were written with the same
Yep.
typewriter.
Same typewriter as the first letter. What do you know?
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Maybe the murderer had a hard time finding the C.
Why don't you go get on the train?
Why did he warn us so late? Well...
Oh.
Oh, that one right there. The envelope with the wrong address. I mean, he didn't try and warn you too late. The mail got mixed up. Okay, well that one's got to be the Y one, right? Yep.
The letter should have arrived in time. The postmark shows that it was sent 3 days ago. However, our man made a mistake in the address, which explains the delay. All the same, the post office took their time correcting the error.
Of course it did.
Come on, Poirot. Your address is not quite as well known as that of Scotland Yard.
Well, maybe it should be.
Poirot, the
Oh,
telephone.
apparently your
It must be
telephone's
Jack.
ringing, because they probably already found the body. So I'm assuming then that the last one had 3 days
Oh
on
God,
it as well.
can you walk faster? They'll hang up.
Could you imagine, like, being the person on the other end of the phone, having to, like, watch that, like, if you could, like, see the person walking to the phone?
I have some news.
Like those
from
serial killers
Churchton.
that, like, call the person.
Bad
Could you
news, I'm
imagine the
afraid.
person just taking, like,
Sir
a slow
Carmichael
stroll towards the
Clark
phone? And
was
serial killer's
murdered
like,
while
hey!
out on his evening walk.
Oh,
Sir Carmichael Clark.
A
The name
sir.
is familiar to
Yeah.
me.
He was a famous throat specialist, one of the
Throat
best
specialist?
in London. A wealthy man, he retired to Combside, a beautiful house by the sea. He collected antiques.
Are you going there?
well, see, she
Yes,
had a problem
let's
with
meet
the
on
throat,
the
couldn't
train.
sing anymore.
That's true. Well, she was having. She could sing. Just her voice would give out. From smoking! Bum, bum, bum. I don't know, did she smoke? Did we ever find that out?
It's pretty there.
Where? Combe side? Oh yeah, saw it down there. I missed it on there, but this is a few seconds behind, so. I hurt my elbows today.
Oh,
Oh my.
yep, that dude's
The
dead.
That one
victim
was
is
a lot
called Sir
bloodier than
Carmichael
usual.
Clark, one of the best throat specialists in London. The body was still warm when we found it. If we'd been warned earlier, we definitely could have saved him.
It appears that the murderer made a mistake when he wrote his
So
letter.
maybe.
A mistake? Lucky for him.
And what if he did it on purpose?
No. He's defined his madcap rules and he's sticking to them. It's a matter of pride for him. Shall we go up to
You
the
don't go
house,
up to the
Poirot?
house until you examine the
You
body.
go,
Come
my
on.
friends. I will come soon.
Yeah. He always stays behind.
Okay, so I'm assuming that was what was in its pockets on the blue mat there. So, is that supposed to mean that his throat was slashed?
Looks like it.
I mean, I don't see a cut though. Oh
Oh.
my.
The book got a little bloody.
An
little
ABC
bit.
guide. The murderer's customary signature, covered in blood this time.
Yes, it is.
I mean, is that really supposed to be a throat slash?
Sir
I don't see a
Carmichael's
cut.
throat was cut.
It.
It's a clean,
Clean
incision.
incision?
A
Where's the cut?
professional murder.
Well, it's maybe underneath the collar.
I guess. Okay.
The blood splatter.
And
The
maybe the
gravel
fact
on the
that
path
his
has been
gloves
sprayed
are
with
clean,
blood
it
that
means that,
covers a
when his throat was cut, he
concho-shaped
didn't go
area,
and
which
throw
starts
them
at
up
the
there,
body
right?
and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush.
I mean, that's generally how blood spray works. It gets wider as it goes out. His gloves, Mom. Oh, or his crotch area? Between his legs
Apart
is
from the
very
wound to
important.
the throat, the body isn't touched. No cuts,
No
no
cuts, no
bruises.
bruises.
Well, I mean, you don't know that.
We didn't
He's still
see him.
fully
Yeah,
clothed.
he's still fully clothed. They never.
I mean, he's wearing like a 3-piece suit. 4-piece suit. I don't know. It's got a vest. Is that a 4-piece? I don't know. Either
John
way,
has emptied
there's
the
no way you can
victim's
tell if there's
pockets
bruises
and
underneath.
has
No,
all
laid
that.
out their contents on
is
this
the pants,
piece of
the
wax
vest, and the
cloth.
jacket.
Oh, okay. The shirt doesn't count as a piece. Yeah. Okay. Bunch of keys. And apparently he was a doctor. Makes sense.
All right then.
Oh, you didn't find the clue in it though.
Oh.
You know, this will probably be like that picture that we looked at like 4 times, and then eventually it was just like, yeah, there's something with this.
It is
Like,
pointless.
okay. So your clue was it was pointless to look at that. Great. What an observation.
Well, he's got money in his wallet.
Okay, so it's not raw. Oh, wow.
Yeah. His
Nothing appears to be
passport.
Who
missing
carries
from this
coins like
wallet.
that?
People in there in
Apparently.
London. In
old
England,
London,
because you know most
19.
of their stuff is coins.
Yeah. Like the pounds and the whatever.
Well,
The quid. I don't know how much a quid is, but I don't know how much a pound is either, so.
it's clock.
It's broken.
Oriental
Okay.
dragon.
Died at
It's an old
22
piece,
minutes after
much older than
9.
the pocket watch on which it was fastened.
Oh, he's talking about the design though. You know that his description was covering up. And what the fuck is that?
I don't know. Cufflink.
Oh, it's a ring.
Oh, with an insignia on it.
I don't know what that. Oh, there's a deer head in there.
A
I don't know what the
signet
shit
ring.
around the outside is.
Very probably
This
with the
is family
Clark
coat of
family's
arms.
coat of arms.
Yeah, it's just fancy design. All right. So he was carrying stuff. Great. And there's a bush involved. Why is the bush suspicious?
The body is just in front of a bush. One of the only bushes in the surrounding area.
Okay.
Well, there's 2 more right there.
He said one of the only bushes. Okay, well, you missed the grass there. And
I
then
see
there
that.
looks like a hole
The
in next to that
vegetation
other
behind the
bush.
bush has been trampled.
Oh well, yes. You know they had to drag the
Let us
body
now
over there.
try and
Well,
get
no,
our
he
brain cells
died
to
there.
work.
But he was probably hiding behind there and jumped out and went, ha! What was his position? Okay. Well, I don't know why that would matter. Okay, so that would be 1. And then what's the... I don't know why his ring would be important to that. That shouldn't make a difference what position he was in. And that... In front... No, see, now it says it's the only bush. Okay, so it's got to be that one in the first one, right?
Which one?
The one that you're on. And then that one right there. You
Oh.
hit the wrong button again.
I did.
No, not that. The last one again. It got shot to the end.
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut his throat from behind. A fatal
Had to
blow
have
that
been a
sprayed
good
blood
cut,
over a range
right?
of more
Because
than
most of the
one
time when that
meter.
happens, like the guy like reaches up to his neck,
Let us
but
now
his gloves
try
are
and get our
spotless.
brain cells to work.
Where's his gloves?
Yeah, well, he's wearing gloves.
The dude on the ground?
Yeah, he's wearing gloves. Let's see. Did he see his murderer? Well, I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh, look, you can actually use your thing that you did last time as one of the clues.
That's what this is.
Yeah, that's what you just figured out. So that's got to be 1. Otherwise, I wouldn't put it there, and you know it does make sense. So that one would be 1. Who's the worm? That doesn't make a difference. I guess, yeah. Who struck him? I would never call a slit throat being struck.
Not really.
Have you finished, Poirot?
Chief Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing.
I mean, both of those would be
The
true,
killer has
right?
prepared his crime very carefully.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
I mean, neither of those are correct.
Theft was not because he never stole anything.
It also wasn't very violent.
The
He went,
murderer
and that
struck
was
with
it.
Terrible savagery.
terrible.
Yes, blood
Sure,
flowed.
with the
It's the first
neck
time
wound
he's
that we
attacked a
couldn't
man.
see.
He armed himself accordingly.
Have you spoken to the victim's
That's
family,
true.
Chief Inspector?
I've
That's
spoken
why.
to the brother, Franklin Clark.
Yeah.
I didn't get much out of him. He's yours. I must get the body removed.
Okay, so the first lady sold smokes. The next one was a singer, and this guy's a throat doctor. What?
This place is very calming.
Okay, so there's. I see a whole blue flowers and a seagull. What do you see? Oh, okay.
A rabbit hole.
That's a
Ooh.
small rabbit.
Did the rabbit see what happened?
Maybe. Where's Eddie Murphy? We need to get him in on this. I would have done like the original Dr. Dolittle, but I
Wildflowers.
didn't remember what his name was. The
What?
actor who played Dr. Dolittle the first time. That's
The
why I said
site
Eddie
is
Murphy.
exceptional. It is easy to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every
Oh.
evening.
It's half the observations. So there's more observations in the second half than the first half? That's true. If we're only halfway done everything, there's got to be a D, right?
Oh, yeah. Now, where am I going to go find this dude?
Well, his house has got to be at one end of the road or the other. And dude came from this way, so it would make sense, right?
Why is there an X here?
Oh, so you can leave. It'll take you up to the house.
Oh, good. God, I can watch him walk all the way up there.
I mean, you're probably still going to have to walk a little bit after he gets to the house. Just a guess. Anyway.
To be honest, this inspector seems rather obtuse. I'm counting on your friend Poirot to catch my brother's murderer. Ah, here he
Is
is now.
obtuse a fancy word for stupid?
Please, Mr. Poirot. Mr. Poirot, this is my brother's secretary, Miss Thora
Okay.
Gray.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Would you like some tea?
She's
No,
got a
thank you,
dragon
Mademoiselle.
symbol. Oh, there's
I
dragons
find it hard
everywhere.
to digest.
And he has watched it. Okay.
It is not the right time.
You're not allowed to observe the table, Mom. I mean, you gotta be able to observe both of them, right?
There is something elegant about her.
Is there? Is she elegant? I mean, she looks stoned out of her fucking mind. You see how she's staring at that cup?
Understated makeup.
I don't know what that means. Okay, and then there's the...
It didn't even vibrate this time.
No?
She's
Oh,
focused on
and
the
once
cup.
again, checking out her...
Let us take
Man,
advantage
they're
of
not
this to
superb.
observe her more closely. She has good taste, except perhaps in her choice of jewelry.
Well, just because you don't like it,
Please
it
excuse
does
me, I
look
have to
really out
take
of
care
place.
of Lady Clark.
maybe somebody gave it to her. Like the dude that's dead.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. I mean, it looks very out of place. It must be important to her in another
It is
way
a
than this
once in a
looks good.
lifetime opportunity to question him.
I'm assuming you hit Y and it wouldn't let you?
Mm-hmm.
No. So wait, you're not allowed to observe this, frick? I don't... Prick? You are allowed to go and open the window, though, Baron. Okay, well, you gotta talk to the dude.
I'm not going to leave now.
I like to think that he's like, in his mind, he knows he doesn't have,
My
he
brother's
knows he doesn't
wife
have
is
control over, but
gravely
he can
ill.
still yell at you
You will probably
for
want
doing
to
stuff. It's like,
question
why
her,
the
but
fuck would I do
fears
that?
It won't be possible today.
I wish more video game characters would do that. Just stop you from doing something stupid. It's like, what are you doing? I mean, did he prevent her from speaking?
I don't think so. We never said anything.
Well, and what are you being understand? Oh, his wife is sick or something. So what, he doesn't want you to question him? Well, I mean, I don't think the guy did it. I'd go with A. My vote's for A.
Of course, I understand. Someone set a trap for your brother. Who was familiar with his habits?
Everybody knew he took his evening walk at
Oh, he
half
says
past
here.
8, and that he always followed the same path.
Okay. Well, I mean, We have no reason to suspect either of them right now. They are
And,
both suspects,
Did
technically,
people of the
but
village know Sir Carmichael Zabitz?
I don't know.
I can't believe
It's
the killer went for
possible.
a sir.
What were you doing last night?
After dinner, I went to my bedroom. At 11 in the evening, the telephone rang. It was the police. I went to look for my brother.
What does that have to do with anything? Why do we need to know what his favorite book is?
Was it a dark night?
Also, we
It was
got
a
the letter
new
at 10,
I took a
and it took
lantern.
until 11 for the cops
So
to
it
call
was
this guy.
you who found the body.
Yes,
Oh.
along with the
Wow.
gardener.
Have you seen any strangers around the house recently?
No. As far as I know, nobody has been near the house.
I mean, it's probably a big house. Based on this room alone, it's probably a big house.
Miss Clark.
Oh, Lady Clark must have fallen from her chair. I have to help Miss Grey get her up.
Okay.
Did anything happen
Hastings,
in that
while
headphone
our
to make
host
you
is
think
gone,
anything like
let's
that just
examine
happened?
the drawing room.
But, Poirot, a gentleman shouldn't...
I take full responsibility. All you have to do is to leave the drawing room door ajar and let me know
Okay.
if anyone is
So now we
coming.
have to snoop. I mean, that's suspicious, dude. You're suspicious as fuck right now. Oh, that's a cool picture. I realize it's just like a map, but a map of what
I
though?
like math.
I know. Facsimile,
Traditional
south is
Chinese
upward.
map.
Oh,
Facsimile.
it's a traditional Chinese map.
South
Of
is on the
what?
top of the map.
South is at the top of the map. Well, okay.
Sure.
Not sure what that quite had to do.
I mean, there's another golden dragon over there too, and there's.
There are
I
some
mean, this
very
guy's
valuable
something in
objects
China.
here.
He really liked it, apparently.
Very valuable.
Oh, it is there, by the way. No, go back over that bottom one. No, the other one. No, the other case.
Oh.
But you were already over it, because the little sunglasses did pop up, but they're behind your little thing there, so just hit Y.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a horse, we got plates. There's only one observation to have here. So, I mean, you would assume it's the horse, right? It's the biggest thing in there. No? Maybe the... Oh, there we go, the plate. What the hell is that thing? Oh. Why does he always pick everything up upside down? What a weird... Oh,
Compass. Point to the
The
south.
compass.
points to
Bronze
the
and
south,
magnetite.
bronze,
Han
okay.
Dynasty. Circa
How do you know when it was
210
purchased?
BC.
Oh, I guess it does have little
Purchased
tags
in
in front of
Hong
everything,
Kong,
doesn't it?
1935.
Oh, so it probably says. Okay. I don't know what good that does us, but we know that he has a compass that points south instead of north. I didn't know that that was a thing. I guess if they just like reverse the polarity of it, or they would do that. Oh, where are you going? Oh, he couldn't examine the table from the other side.
Apparently not.
Okay, so we have Chinese plates of some
A
kind.
tiger.
The tiger represents air, by the way. That might be a different culture. That I think is Tibet.
A crane.
Crane. Okay. Dragon.
A dragon.
Oh, really?
Oh, you know, it's those Chinese
you
dragons
need
are
it.
real long.
Bet you those are biscuits.
And yeah, it looks like what's that last plate? Or
Dragon.
the first one? Is
Dragon. Dragon.
that fish?
Sir Carmichael showed himself to be very consistent in his collection's theme.
You think?
Yeah, I mean he fucking has more dragon stuff than I do. Granted, I
A
don't have a
turtle.
whole lot of it anymore, but it's a turtle.
I was gonna say turtle, but it looked really weird.
Yeah. Thought turtle when I first glanced at it. I'm like, nah, it doesn't look like. So, and then there's like a,
It is an
oh,
emperor.
there's another dragon. It
His
looks
place
really
at
weird.
the
It
center
looked
of
like
the
a
table
deformed
is
man for a
probably
second.
It's
symbolic.
an emperor.
Sure.
That's what he told me in my ear, and that's what it said on there.
Yeah. And then, oh my god, why does he pick up everything backwards? Comside's private collection, purchases since 1920.
Comside's private collection.
Oh,
Purchased
apparently he would've read it
since
first.
1920.
Bugger.
The catalogue for Sir Carmichael Clark's collection.
Yeah. Very good.
So I mean, technically, we could look through that and figure out how much everything that he owns is worth, or at least how much he paid for it.
Well,
Okay, so what about the dragon over by the door there? You also have a bookshelf. I would keep my eye out for a mirror so you can check your mustache. I hear that's very important. Yeah, I know. Neither do I. Okay. Oh god, is this another puzzle? The little, like the fancy thing there at the middle, maybe? Oh, okay, so it... Oh god, it is a puzzle, isn't it? Okay, well, back at it. We don't have time for a puzzle. We're almost done this episode. We do not have time for a puzzle. So just back right... Yeah, that's fine. We haven't done anything yet. But yeah, we do not have... We have like 3 minutes left. Well, like 5 minutes left because of, you know, editing. So we will just finish observing the room and come back to that beauty of the puzzle that it looks like.
But you know the game did crash on us too, right? We had to restart.
That's what I said. That's why we have about 5 minutes left. Because even after that's edited,
It's locked.
Okay, well the key we probably have to get by doing
Well,
the
that
puzzle.
was probably in Dude's pocket.
Oh, that's true. We didn't bring any of those, so. Okay,
Or
well
I
check
should
the.
say on the blanket.
Yeah, well.
Sir Carmichael's
another
collection
John
could
Bull
rival that of a major
Okay.
museum.
And then his window, I guess, because that's the only other thing in here yet, right? Or what about like the little table, in between the chairs there? Oh, or that painting.
The interior is richly decorated.
The little I like the. Oh, that's made out of silk. I like those. Tyson had one. It was of that Claymore anime that I have. So I mean, I'd have to guess the dragon and the mural above the door, because nothing else, unless you know he wants to say that Hastings there is part of the decorations.
Dragon.
I like that
Dragon. Sir Carmichael should
I think it
himself
looks
be
weird
very
because it makes the door
consistent
look
in
like
his
a lot
collection's
taller
theme.
than the rest of it, but it is cool. Okay, so then, besides the, you know how long it took us to solve like the little box that was the puzzle?
Yeah, but it might not take long to solve the other one.
It's a bookcase!
But it's just to unlock it.
I know, but it's so much bigger! Okay, well, I'm assuming that'll take you out to the balcony, maybe?
Probably.
Well, hit it, let's see.
I'm not
No.
going to leave
Oh,
now.
okay, so that is the exit.
Because he wants me to do the puzzle.
That's fine. We will save the puzzle for next time. Because we don't have enough time. Even if we do it real fast, I'm assuming we wouldn't have enough time. So next time we will do that puzzle that involves apparently the entire bookshelf. Hopefully it's not nearly as annoying as the other puzzles that we've had, but we'll just have to wait and see. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.